I think it's important that we fail forward, um,
Mm,
and not look at failure as something that is a bad thing. I think the quicker that we fail, I think anybody who's a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, has multiple businesses, six figures, they are the ones that have never been afraid to fail, and they do it quickly, and they're able to recover quickly, and they're able to really step back from themselves, die to their ego, and say, what needs to change, whether it's systems, whether it's personnel, like where do I trim the fat? How do I move forward? How do I learn from this? And so that I don't repeat that behavior. And so not
yeah.
being afraid to fail forward.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Pros Pod. I am Kristen, and I'm here with Gessie Belizaire, who is the CEO and founder of GB Consulting Group. They help people who are stuck and living on autopilot live a purposeful life. So thank you so much for being here, Gessie.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me, Kristen.
So how about you give us just the brief overview of GB Consulting and kind of your guys' mission?
Absolutely. So we started the company back in 2019, really out of a need. I found that, myself included, sometimes you go through life and you feel like you're stuck, or like, what's next? Or there has to be more to life, or you find that you're kind of living on autopilot. And so I really wanted to create a company that would focus from a holistic standpoint to help people to find and live purpose-filled lives. And also, the love piece kind of came afterwards, as I was single for a very long time. And I think companionship, is, as humans, like, that's what we need. Like, we're meant to be in connection with other people, and so I'm glad with the company we our focus is event planning as well as consulting. I'm also a life and relationship coach, so I help people to, attack their goals, one step at a time. And so I'm excited to be here again.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I think a lot of people in the real estate world definitely feel that pull away from their personal life, maybe focusing too much on their career. What are some signs that you see of people who are perhaps in burnout?
I think the sign of burnout is inability to focus, being easily irritated, um, quick to anger, and just you work, 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 work. You feel like if you're not working, your validity as a person is dampened, and so your importance lies in consistently being busy. So those are signs that you might need to take a step back and really, I think rest is resistance. So it's really critical for us to even attack the work from a better standpoint. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And with GB Consulting, how do you help people?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
A lot of the focus is on the events that we curate. We do it with a lot of intention. So we help to bring our audience as a niche audience. It consists of single professionals between the ages 25 all the way to 55. Sometimes it's a little older. And most of them they live in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and they are professionals in their own right, lawyers, doctors, real estate agents, capital investors, the gamut. And so we just try to create a safe space for them to see if there's genuine organic connection. And as a life and relationship coach, I work one-on-one, and I'm looking to offer group services for people to really work on attacking their goals, working on healing. Healing is my specialty, working on past trauma, relationship hurt, and just really focusing on what is the pattern and how do I break that pattern, and what do I want moving forward? What am I looking for when I want to consciously couple with someone else? And
Mhm.
so we use data, we use lived experiences, we use anecdotes, real life anecdotes to really drive the message home that if you don't fill your cup up first, that you can't, there's no overflow to give to someone else. So until you know how to service yourself and you are content with being alone with yourself, only then can you consciously couple with anybody else. And that spills into business as well. A lot of people I think it's the right side of your brain where it's like analytical, or left. I think it's left, um, that uses like the analytical side and things of that nature. But you need both aspects. You need to come alive. You need to feel inspired. And that is only going to help whatever industry you're in, whether it's real estate, whether it's capital investing. There are so many layers to who we are as people.
Absolutely. And because I know you work with a lot of real estate professionals, what kind of patterns do you see frequently that pop up with people that maybe hold them back in their career?
I think it's important that we fail forward,
Mm.
and not look at failure as something that is a bad thing. I think the quicker that we fail, I think anybody who's a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, has multiple businesses, six figures, they are the ones that have never been afraid to fail, and they do it quickly, and they're able to recover quickly, and they're able to really step back from themselves, die to their ego, and say, what needs to change, whether it's systems, whether it's personnel, like where do I trim the fat? How do I move forward? How do I learn from this? And so that I don't repeat that behavior. And so not
Yeah.
being afraid to fail forward.
Absolutely. And when you work with people, how do you kind of get people in the mindset of accepting success in their lives? I think so many people hold themselves back in that way, maybe not even letting themselves having a purpose-filled life. How do you kind of help them create that purpose?
Um, I think I think it's important that sometimes when we look at a concept, like nobody talks about um having everybody majority people know about scarcity mindset, but when you're in the process of being successful, that's scary, right? If you've spent like a majority of your life in a scarcity mindset, once you start being blessed with things, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with this capital. I think it's taking things into smaller bites so that people can really feel the impact.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Until you know how to govern $1,000, you're not really going to know how to accept or receive $100,000 or $1,000,000. And so we start, as a life and relationship coach, I like that I'm able to, okay, what do you want to work on from week 1 to week 2? And we make it something that's more attainable, and we work with SMART goals, right? There's smart, measurable, attainable, time stamped, things of that nature. So really taking like a macro idea and really breaking it down into something that's more tangible, something that they can really relate to.
Yeah, and can you talk about kind of what progress actually looks like? Because I think people are expecting to go from 0 to 100 or from 100 to 0 overnight, but what does that kind of look like in practice?
I think in practice, it's doing something every day to inch yourself forward towards your goal. I think is the most important thing. Every day is going to look different, and your best every day is going to look different. Some days you're going to be like, you know what? I woke up today and I got out of bed. That might be your best for that day. And that's okay, right? Because without you, there is no business. If your mind is not where it needs to be, what business, right? So just making sure that you are pouring into yourself and doing something, even if it's a small thing, to inch towards whatever that goal is you want, whether it's okay, I want to go from being a single family owner to being a multifamily property owner. What do I need to do to get there? Okay, I know I need to fix my credit. What are some of the negative inquiries on my credit? What can I do to then reach out to those negative inquiries and see how I can rectify those things, right? And then you break it down into things that are manageable. Okay, today I'm going to call the negative agency that has my credit and do a deal with them or ask them to prove my debt, right? And these are all things that we might not be aware of, but it is doable if we break it down and say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to make a phone call. That is more like I can understand that versus I need to fix my credit. Where do I even begin, right? Because I know
Yeah.
I want to go from a single family owner and I want to have a multifamily property. Where can I get access to capital? Who has capital? I don't have it. Your network is your net worth, right? And so a lot of what GB Consulting Group does is we bring people together from all different industries, and your network is really your net worth. Like the people who you are in the room with, that you are surrounded by, they need to stretch you, inspire you, do something in some way, right? Because we only get one life. And so we have to give of it our best. If
Mhm.
not, what's the point?
Absolutely, and I feel like if you do try to do too much too quickly, do you see people give up quicker?
Yes, yes. And especially with the invention of social media, right? You see other people's life and you don't see the grit and the sweat equity that goes into being successful. You just see people traveling with these luxury cars, um, and if what you're doing doesn't look like that tomorrow, right? We live in a microwave society where we want instant gratification, we want instant results. And so if you are of that camp or of that culture, you're going to give up very soon, right? And you're going to see a failure as a personal attack on you or your character or whatever. It's like, no, you failed. Fail quickly. how do you pivot, right? And how do you work on making sure that doesn't happen again, right?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Absolutely. I think these are really good things to keep in mind, especially people starting out in real estate and the surrounding industries. I think it could be really helpful. And can you talk a little bit more? Because I know that relationships are the core of your business. And as you said, your network is so important. How can, I mean, not just romantic relationships, but how can you foster good business relationships?
I think you have to understand that relationships, although they are transactional, even business relationships, there is another person attached to that business, right? That has a beating heart. And so if we look at the heart of the matter in anything that it is we're doing, I think that will resonate with people. People don't do business with transaction. They do business with other people. And sometimes we fail to remember that, even in relationships, right? Today I washed the dishes. I and you didn't take out the trash, right? Very transactional. But it's like, what what is your partner going through in that season? It's never 50-50. And when you have that understanding, all relationships improve, including business, when you understand that you're having a relationship with another human that has a heartbeat, that came into this world, and most likely they cried when they came out, right? You did as well. So you guys have a lot of shared experiences. There's more that we have in common that we have that are not in common overall. Doesn't matter your race, your gender, any of that.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, and I definitely agree. And I know that you host events as well. So can you talk a little bit about your events and if there's anything exciting coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited. We have an event coming up on December 13th. It is a singles mixer built in with a networking happy hour. We also have an opportunity for our business to highlight their business. Last month, we were graced by um, a real estate company in DC. I want to make sure I say their name properly. I believe it was uh, a capital advisory company. And so they came and they spoke to us about capital investing. And this firm, they are recognized by NIH, Black Enterprise, and really just want to give our single professionals an opportunity, even if they're not in real estate, to know what's out there. And it's an opportunity to engage, to educate, and to just let people know what's out there in terms of how to acquire wealth, how to make lifetime cash flow, what are the different avenues that you can take. And so we have an event coming up on December 13th in DC. And because it's the holiday season, we are adding uh, a community piece to things. We're asking people to bring lightly used coats or new coats so that we can help those that are in need during this winter season to stay warm. So I'm really excited, and I want to extend the invite to anybody listening in the DMV or who will be probably on business or anything to come on out.
Amazing. Well, tell everyone where to find you and where to find GB Consulting Group.
Absolutely. I'm super active on Instagram, so they can follow me at GB Consulting Group. I can also be found on my website at www.thislifeiliveintruth.com. Kristen, I'm so thankful for this time and this opportunity. It's been a wonderful time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I think that you gave people a lot of good takeaways and a lot of good things to think about. To everyone listening, please check out Gessie. Please check out GB Consulting Group. As she said, she's doing some group sessions, so definitely check that out. But we really hope that you got some inspiration for your business and for your life as well. So we will see you back next time. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.